What's going on, guys? Welcome to Frank's Media and Reviews. Today's video is a bunch of movie reviews, movies that I've been watching for the past week or two. Some of these movies are from the video of 13 horror movies for the month of October, and a couple of these movies I'll go a little bit more in depth. One of them is a new theatrical movie, and another one is recommended from a tier member who's in the completionist tier. So if you like these type of videos, hit the like and subscribe button. If you do, I really appreciate it. Check out my tier memberships. It starts as low as $1.99. Speaking of tier memberships, the first movie that I'm going to review for you guys is from Insomniac. He is part of the completionist tier. In that tier level, you get to recommend a movie for me to watch, for the month. And his movie for the month of October was Evolution. It's a 2001 sci-fi comedy movie, which is directed by Ivan Reitman, who, yes, that same Ivan, who's in Ghostbusters and directed Ghostbusters as well. This has a stat cast, guys. I remember seeing trailers for this movie, but I just never saw it. So it's starring David Duchovny, Julianne Moore, Seann William Scott, Ted Levine, Orlando Jones, Ty Burrell, go Ducks, Dan Aykroyd. I mean, it's a stat cast, guys. Evolution is about an asteroid that hits down on Earth and discovered by Seann William Scott, who is doing a firefighting training exercise. And he tells some professors at a local university, who is David Duchovny and Orlando Jones. These scientists, professors, they go to the landing site, and they just notice that it is just multiplying super fast. This alien species or life form, it is just growing so damn fast. First with there's grass and just flowers and all this other stuff, and then creatures start to develop, and it just goes rampant, super fast, guys. And yeah, basically it's it's David Duchovny, Julianne Moore, Orlando Jones, and Seann William Scott, and then also Ethan Suplee and another guy I can't remember. I apologize. His friend basically try to save Earth, and this movie is funny overall. I did have a good time with it. I didn't think it was spectacular. So it's a movie that basically you just kind of have to go with the flow of it and not take things too seriously. Of course, the CGI, the graphics definitely did not hold up at all. But that's kind of like the time period back then. Again, this came out in 2001. But there are some really good comedic parts in this film. Orlando Jones is hilarious in this film. I mean, literally everyone in this film is pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. So that kind of took me by surprise, because I remember the trailer. I thought I saw it, but slipped past me, I guess. And I didn't see it until just recently, of course. But like I said, it's not like a great film, but you're just going with the flow. And the creature design to this film, I do have to say, is pretty badass. Even with how the CGI looked and everything, the creature design was very cool. I definitely recommend seeing the film just for how unique the creatures are, how they evolved during the movie. And Orlando Jones, man, he is hilarious. If you guys you're old like me, you remember him from Mad TV. He was hilarious in that series, which is like an SNL series that didn't last too long. but he is funny in this movie without a doubt. Julianne Moore, who mostly plays in dramatic movies. She has a nice dry sense of humor throughout this film. Same thing with David Duchovny. So again, not a great film, but it was pretty enjoyable. And again, guys, I see it for Orlando Jones and see it for the unique creature design. Because yeah, the end of the movie just goes bonkers. And there were some, like I said, unique creatures, especially towards the end. And and the unique way of how they defeat this organism, this type of like alien creatures, or creatures, I should say. So yeah. So anyway, guys, see that movie again. That's Evolution. Another movie that I wanted to discuss with you guys is one that's, not gonna lie, I actually made a video for it, but then I just said, screw it, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna post it. But I wanted to talk about it with you guys, so I thought, why not bring it in this video? And that is Smile 2. I just saw it recently, and this one is directed by Parker Finn, who's the director from the first film, and it's starring Naomi Scott, I want to say is her name, and yeah, she is phenomenal in this film, without a doubt. Probably one of my favorite acting from an actor or actress, man. Like, it was really good. The emotional range, the physicality of like her character, what she does, throughout the movie, just the emotions, the psychological aspect of this film, very good, man. Very, very good. I'm going to be honest with you guys right off the bat. I still prefer the first one to this one. I thought overall it was a better film. But it opens up with Kyle Gardner, who was in the first one, and it has a great opening scene. Oh my gosh. I thought that this movie, not gonna lie, was gonna be kind of dumb, just because of the trailers that I saw whenever I was out in the movie theater. Again, I don't see trailers on YouTube or on TV or stuff like that unless I have to, but I don't do like instant reactions or anything else like that. I try to avoid trailers unless I'm at a movie theater. Then I of course watch them. But overall, I thought this movie was pretty damn good. Again, I still think the first one is better, but I liked how they still kept this movie. It was very atmospheric. It was just psychological. It just fucked with your mind. And the character, oh my gosh, again, the character arc, the whole storyline, I thought it was really good. Right off the bat, I do have to say it, like the negative, and I didn't like it in the trailer. I thought it looked stupid, and then I'm seeing it in the movie, and I still thought it was stupid and cheesy. Was the scene where Naomi, her character, I think is Sky. She is in her room, and her mind is just playing tricks on her. And she sees like a group of it was like backup dancers like in her room. They're all smiling. It looked bad in the trailer. I thought it looked cheesy, and I still thought it was the same way even watching the movie. That was like a negative, but that's like a big one, man. I don't know. I just didn't really care for that scene like at all. Outside of that, though, I thought everything else was pretty dang good. I liked how they kind of got a little bit more into the lore of this entity following, the individual who is cursed. And yeah, just it's like a Of course, you saw it on Twitter and everything, but there's like a dash of like trap, of like It Follows. There's all these different little things. Trap because of because Sky is a pop artist. And if you guys seen the M. Night Shyamalan movie, of course, Trap, with that actress right there. But yeah, highly recommend it though, man, because it was killing it in the theater for the box office, and I can't wait to rewatch it and pick it up on physical media. So because I absolutely love Smile, I watch it every single year, multiple times in a year. So yeah, so that is just my quick review and honest opinion. Basically, it's a good movie. Check it out. I don't think it's as good as the first one, but it has some great atmospheric scenes, and the acting's very good. And it's bloodier, it's gorier than the first one. That's for sure. So yeah, there's that. Another one is Hatchet. Holy smokes, man. I don't think I was prepared for this movie. This movie came out in 2006. It's directed by Adam Green, and who I recently saw a found footage film of his, which was pretty tight. I'm going to put it up here because I can't remember it right now, but I highly recommend it because the creature design and how the story plays out to that, super good, man. Like, very good. And he's really good in that film too. I'm blanking about it right now, of course, but I'm going to put it up here. Hatchet, though, I think, was this his directorial debut? I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course, but yeah, this is, holy cow. I was not prepared because the kills in this movie is spectacular, man. Or like iconic. Not even joking. Holy shit. So good. Victor Crowley basically is playing this, like, he's the main villain. Like, he's the Jason. He's the main killer in this film. And anyway, it's starring iconic horror actors in this film, man. It's got Kane Hodder and Robert Englund, who's in the beginning of the film. And yeah, guys, like, it's got bad acting. It's bad acting, but you're not there for the acting, guys. You're there for the kills and just how brutal they are, because they are spectacular, like chef's kiss, simply amazing. See this film. Oh my God. And it's got a good storyline. So Kane is the father to Victor Crowley. Victor Crowley is deformed and people make fun of him, and they kind of go all that backstory. And unfortunately, Victor Crowley is burned alive, and this just destroys Kane, as a father. And so it's got a good touching backstory, and it's a revenge. I mean, oh my gosh, man. Oh, so good. I can't wait to watch the sequels to this. I'm not going to lie. I'm very excited to watch these. So recommend it, man. It's got a great setting as well, because it's got my man Tony Todd in it as well. He's in a cameo, just like Robert Englund. But seriously, guys, Tony Todd, Robert Englund, Kane Hodder. I mean, like, I don't know how he did it, but Adam Green, you the man just for that. With those three, casting those three. So, yeah, good atmospheric, good environment. Just, it sets in the bayou up in, down in New Orleans. And so recommend it, man. Highly, highly recommend it. Fantastic. Another one, this one, is also from the 13 horror movies. This is Goodnight Mommy, which is the one that I have right here from Umbrella Entertainment. This movie, if I'm being blunt, like honest with you guys, this is my favorite watch out of this entire video. This movie was so damn good. Holy smokes, man. I recommend it in one of my live streams not too long ago with the Bearded Film Guy, Beyond the Grave Media, and Daniel from the Cobwebs, and my buddy John from Let's Talk Entertainment Media. Follow their channels. But guys, like Goodnight Mommy is one of the best like psychological movies, psychological thriller with some horror aspects. Very good, man. It's an Austrian film, and it came out in 2014. There's a couple directors. I'm going to mispronounce the name so bad. Veronica Franz and Severin Fila, I think. Guys, I'm dead serious. See this movie. It is fantastic and probably one of my favorite movies that I have recently watched. It was incredible. It's about a couple of twins. Their mommy comes back from facial surgery, and they just start noticing some things. Either it's tendencies or how she's answering their questions. It's just not how they remembered her mother. So they get a little suspicious of who the hell this is. And that's all I'm going to say, because it is such a mind trip, man. And the acting is so damn good, especially from, oh my gosh, what's her name? I want to give her credit, man. It's like Suzanne, something. She is phenomenal in this movie. Creepy, man. Holy cow. So good. So that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys liked the little quick reviews of all the movies that I mentioned. I still got plenty, but I don't want to make this video too damn long. So thanks for checking out the video. Hit that like and subscribe button if you do. Again, I really appreciate it. Check out my tier memberships. Thank you to my tier members, John from Let's Talk Entertainment Media, William Driver, and Insomniac. And guys, have a good one.